YouTube, there is no firearms in this video.
Welcome back to the Lowkey Airgunner YouTube channel. In this episode we are going to talk about the Crosman Vigilante trigger. First, I will show you the safety. Basically, it is a piece of plastic that slides in front of the hammer, preventing it to fire. I wanted to test the trigger in double action first, but apparently my Wheeler trigger gauge does not go far enough to tell us what is the weight in double action. If you cock it, it does make a huge difference, and my Wheeler gauge can tell us what it does. The first pull was right at 7 pounds. Let's see what it does on the second and if it is consistent. It does seem to be pretty consistent at 7 pounds if you use the single action trigger. Let's try again with the double action just to see if we can trip it with my gauge reading. And nope.
Bit over 8. I don't know, 9-10 pounds? Who knows?
The main reason for the trigger to be fairly heavier if you use the double action trigger is that it rotates the cylinders, aka the magazines or clips. Call that however you want. You probably can shoot a little bit faster with the double action, but I recommend that you cock it each time like that, and it doesn't really take much more time. By the way, interesting fact, there is a little button behind the trigger, and this button kind of resets the thingy that makes the cylinder spin when you cock it. So when you cock it, it makes it go up, and when you press the trigger, it resets it, basically. One thing that is a bit weird about this pistol is how the barrel is held in place. Basically, this plastic hinge and gravity will keep it at the right spot, and if you shake it up a bit, it can go out. It happened to me only once yet, and I know that Co2 did mention this to me before, and I was like, nah, mine is fine, but this is a weird design. So make sure that the barrel does not rotate if it comes out, because it could change your point of impact a little bit. It seems to stop at the right spot by itself, so you can't really put it back wrong, and you know, it is pretty nice that it fits good with the magazines without doing that, but make sure to not rotate it. To conclude, does this CO2 pistol have a very good trigger? No. Is it completely awful? Not really. It is pretty heavy, but if you learn to manage it, and especially if you cock it, you should be able to do some pretty decent groups. This is with the Pursuit red dot and a laser just to show you guys how I'm shaky, and you can do some pretty decent groups with cheap pellets. So it is a fun blinker overall. This will be it for today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.
Oka boka.